All right, welcome back. We're gonna double check. Yeah, we did the record button's on. For some reason, we just did an entire Madden video with the record button on. No, it was only like 45 minutes or so. You know, not a big. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Hopefully, you guys started off a little bit better than that. But we're over to the Ottawa Senators franchise. Team is looking good. Something to be happy about, right? Team's been playing well, looking good. And we asked you guys about Kostin. And for the most part, you guys were leaning more towards keeping him. And we mentioned it, it's just I wasn't completely on that boat there. But the one thing about Kostin, since you guys did say keep him, we can figure this out, I think. He's 11 million, 4 years left. He's a franchise guy. Understandably why you guys want to keep him, right? And we moved, see, the thing was, the problem was we put him on the first line, doesn't fit there. But I think what we just changed up, if we move Kostin to the second line, which is, it's a tough pill to swallow, but we may end up doing that. Not a big deal there. And because, you know, you can still put him on the power play units to penalty kill. Maybe that helps a little bit. I'm not penalty kill, being a two-way guy. And I know you guys said take a look at the stats as well. I understand he's a two-way guy, but from a, you know, from a franchise standpoint, we want guys that can put the points up, right? 27 takeaways, 16 giveaways. Yeah, he's definitely a more than studly two-way player there. I'll take a look at Savoie, just get a comparison. 14 and 9, 1. Oh, never mind. Savoie's been, what in the heck's going on? Oh no, Savoie's got filthy stats, right? No, he doesn't. Stick check is pretty solid. Who's a decent comparison? Lafreniere? Lafreniere's got meh kind of stats. We'll take a look at his takeaway giveaways. 41, 43. So that's a little bit more balanced. Even he, though, 73 over 38. So even for being a two-way guy, you really don't see the... Understandably so, though, because even though he's a two-way forward, he's a defensive guy. And that's kind of my issue, right? Because he's still... at a two-way forward, doesn't have as high of defensive stats as you would expect out of him. But he is 22, and that should go up a little bit there. But Malkin's already looking like a filth nasty little fella right there. But I'm thinking what we could do is move Svechnikov then. I think Svechnikov's the right answer too, because he's 1 year left. If we can find a sniper for the first line, would really like to get +3 on both lines there. And Showdown is another guy with, I think, 1 year left. He's going to be an interesting one as far as keeping or getting rid of there. Yzerman has 2 years left. Wall's got a year, not worried about him. 2 years on Bjork. Frederick, and then Pearson. And then in the farm system, we have nobody, I think, down here, right? I think most of these guys, I got a couple guys. Elite medium potential there, and Stu Black. I was going to say most of these guys. Stu Black's a guy. He's going to be a potential future sniper for this team. Rance has been a stud as well. I didn't realize we had two studs down here playing in the AHL. I thought they was both in the OHL. They're not, though. And that's what swore. Medium elite as well. Actually, we got 3 first-line medium elite guys down here in the OHL. Or CH, whatever this is. AHL. We're acting like we didn't have nothing. So we got some guys coming up here. A grinder of all players, to a sniper in black. The grinder. That could work. One thing we learned about one of these previous videos we did, though, the defense. You just get one decent defenseman and some sick forwards, and they'll carry all the way there. Davison was supposed to be something at one point in time. What happened there? Top 6 low potential there has been... Take a look here if we can. It was a point per game a couple seasons ago, but that was in the middle of nowhere. 39 points minus 19 in the OHL. Not as hot so far for Renz. We'll see what he can do. How's the defense look? That's what we're concerned about. Rissayan is a 59 overall, going nowhere. Dundas, I feel like we've been waiting on him forever, hoping he progress. Low elite there, top 6 defenseman there, and a low elite there on Forsberg, who is 21. I'd like to get Forsberg some playing time if that's the case. This guy's got medium potentials, but he's already 22, so we'll go there with that. That looks perfect there, and then we will go Rager in net. Is that the right answer? Rager, yeah, perfect. Elite medium there if he can continue to grow. But let's take a look here at some potential snipers on the market. And here we go. Oh, there's some Patrik Laine. He always wanted to be on our team, but he is 30 years young almost. And look at that defense. Yes, man, I forget about Patrik Laine. I feel like he's a guy that didn't fit. Now he fits forward line 1. We've traded him. It's been a while. Brock Besser, also a guy that's elite, that is a forward line 1. We're looking for a guy that's a little bit more friendly to the cap here. We'll filter it. We'll filter it. We want to make sure we can somewhat afford the guy. Man, what is this guy? 35 years old. Oh, it's Taylor Hall. That'll do it. So we'll scroll down to... Man, they're paying some old guys some big money. I don't know if we even have some guys we're looking for here. There's a 30 years young guy. Right there's the range. A Tolvanen type of range would be ideal here. Who has 7 years left at that price. I don't know about that. Tolvanen doesn't really fit either. Pacioretty's a negative. We're looking at Druin, no. 27, that's a better contract. Svechnikov, that's our player. No wonder. That was a great contract, actually. I really like what they did there. It's funny. Okay, continuing on. We have 777. We're talking 7 there. Let's look at the overall. This will be a lot easier. I don't know why I thought that'd be a great idea. We'll go, let's see, Matthews. That's an option. Jeez, yeah, that'd be an option, all right. Let me tell you. 3 years left. Austin Matthews, forward line 1. I was joking, but this might work. You put him at center. How's he been looking? Austin Matthews for... What's his name? I already forget his name. Is that who we're trading, Svechnikov? The Svechnikov we're trying to get rid of, or was it the... Who in the heck was we trying to get rid of? So Matthews holds some trade value there. Maxed out. $9 million a year. Can you imagine him doing 1-for-1? I really can't, but we're going to take a look at Matthews. You got to try him. He fits on the team. They even say first-line player. We're going to trade for Austin Matthews with, is it Toronto that still has him? It is Toronto. They're 9-8. They don't need him. They don't need him. But I think it was Svechnikov, and Svechnikov's trade value is not maxed out anymore, is it? Nah, it's not. So we can't do Austin Matthews. You have to go a little bit lower. Understandably so. I was thinking I seen a maxed out bar there. We was wrong. So we'll go down to, yeah, Tolvanen's looking good, but I think he's expensive, right? They was paying him till he was way too old there. 18 years, 19 years young. Man, this guy's got to be a stud right there. And Hensick, the 82 overall elite. How's he fit? Forward line 1. No, look at that shot. Hensick for Svechnikov. That is going to open up so much cap space. I can't imagine they would want to do that. Boston, how do you guys feel about Andrei Svechnikov? Or why can't I not think of his name? It's Svechnikov. Oh, yeah, Svechnikov. Svechnikov. $8 million a year. That's gonna, you guys got so much cap space to blow. It doesn't even matter. Svechnikov for Hensick, the young upgrade there. We don't even need to keep him if we don't want to, right? He's got 3 years left. There's no way. Look at that overall 82, 5 goals, 4 assists. He's going straight to the first line if they take that. How do you feel about that, Boston? Trade rejected. The Boston Bruins have this thing called a trade block. You should check it out based on what you're asking from us. That is a lot to cough up, but I like how this guy's progressing already at 19 years old. I would be willing to, consider a future for this guy. He's a future player. We don't need to worry about building a farm. Man, look at the talent we have down in the AHL, though. You got to be careful with that. Popov's looking great. This team has got some trade value laying around. Schwar's looking good. Byfield's got no trade value. Unbelievable. That's all right, though. I like, but he's got a trade value, just not a lot. Shing time, on the other hand, can't say the same there. He is going down. That's how we consider keeping Shingers, right? Frederick's not bad. I'm not against moving a draft pick, specifically our draft pick. We're having a good season this year. I'll throw on a first and Svechnikov. That's a lot for a Hensick, but it's a future player that's going to last on his team for a lifetime as a sniper, and they took it. No questions asked. Let's take a look here. That was a big trade and a big gamble early because we want to win this year. We just got rid of Svechnikov, who is a bona fide stud. This man is somebody that scared me a lot because I thought it said two-way forward and it was the wrong guy. Sniper center. We got a center in Appleton that's 80 overall. How about that? Hensick, right wing sniper. Tell me he fits. Oh man, look at that. Maxed out on the first line. Like it. Big upgrade. +3. It's a Savoie, Byfield, and now Hensick. I feel like we're saying his name wrong. That's got to be right. Hensick. The only thing we can do better here is potentially get Byfield out. He's not going to be a first liner. Nah, he does it. I was going to say, I'd like a +5. That'd be kind of sick, wouldn't it? Get a +5 in there somehow. I don't think there's anybody out there that wants to help that out there. No, we're good. So Savoie, Byfield, Hensick, and now we have Malkin, Costas, and that first line is filthy. Hensick's going to get some top line minutes here. 13 points. We'll take a look at the stats real quickly. Make sure these guys are still performing pretty well here. Lafreniere, Malkin, and Costason. How we afford this guy down the road, I don't know. That's a good question. Hensick, Malkin, Lafreniere again. Costason at the point. Perfect there. 4-man power play is Byfield, Costason, Hagman, and I want to put Hensick. Who in the heck was there that he's not there now? Hagman's not going to... No, Modine might not be a bad option. No, Modine's on his second line. Who else is a younger guy that we can work on here? We can go defense. Is Gianta playing? Gianta's not playing. How old is Gianta? He is 22. I like Gianta there. We can do that on a 4-man. Help him out a little bit. Okay, no, we won't. That's just making the power play, not having any good chemistry. We'll take a look at the skaters in general then. So we have Lafreniere, Savoie, Shing time. Is Malkin playing? Malkin's on nowhere. Yeah, Malkin's got to play, it looks like. That's the end. Easy stuff right there. Malkin. Where in the heck are you? Right? Nope. That is not the right guy. Controller. Let's go up one more. Perfect. Looking good there. Like it. Malkin at that point. Why not? Sure. Penalty kill. Kostasson up top with Wall, Hagman, and Junt. That's great. Penalty kill 2 is, again, I want to see Kostasson playing. I want to see him maxing it out. The fact that he's not going to be playing as many minutes on the second line, we might as well max him out there on the penalty kill. Right there. Perfect. Okay, what's missing still? What the heck are we still missing here? Extra. So we missed out an extra attacker there. 3-on-3. That was interesting, the strategy there. You want to have a defenseman right there. Savoie, Hagman. And it's gotta be, what's his face? His name, I can't remember already. Hensick. Hensick, is that it? Is it Kensick? I keep saying his name. Like, Hensick. Hensick. He's a tough one to remember. We gotta know his name. We're gonna put him there. Can he win draws? I don't know why the 3-on-3 is like that. Apparently, you gotta go there. You go there, that's perfect. The shootout, Kostas and Hensick, Savoie looking great. We gotta have some goal scorers in there. Oh, that would probably be a good idea there. We'll go left wing. Not Malkin. The guy we just paid all that money to. He's a right wing. Hensick. There you go. You get a play. You get a play. You're going to be the first line man out there. Kostas and Savoie. No, it's Malkin. We was right the first time. I thought it was Malkin we needed to put in there. Malkin is a goal scorer. For as young as he is, I love everything about that guy. Okay, so we're good here. We're good here. We got the change we needed on that top line. This team it's going to be solid, I think. The defense, let's take a look real quick before we forget. +8, looking good. 1 goal, 3 assists. 1 for 11 there. 1 for 5 +9, +7, +11, and +11. Perfect. Beautiful. Team's playing good. Take a look at how the goaltender's doing real quick. 9-18. Beautiful there. Malcolm Subban, 9-12. Playing great himself. And that should, I wanted to see the stand or what ranking or whatever the thing is, that record. What record was it? We could have looked at the trade screen right there. Oh, well, we'll take a look right here. Top of the division. That's a great place to be. 13-14, 26 points. Team is a cruising. Now, if somebody in the AHL can start playing better, I love Savoie. Big fan. But I don't think we're going to be able to re-sign him. I will check real quick before we start. I think we went through this last episode. He wants a pretty penny. And we have to be very careful on the guys we do and don't keep here. And a playmaker on the third line is something we don't necessarily need to keep here, right? We have all kinds of cap space now because we just let go of Seshnikov there. But he's going to be our UFA. He does not want an extension. That sucks. Offer contract extension anyway. He wants $6 million a year. Yeah, that's a pretty steep hill to climb right there for a guy with low elite potential at 25 years old. See, he'd be a nice guy. I guess you had to almost trade him. I wish we wouldn't have bridge dealed him. We bridge dealed him though, just long enough to make him a UFA. That was just what, a year after he came up, or a year too late, just about there. Everybody else is looking good, I think here. Wall's gonna say he doesn't want an extension. I don't really care what you want, Wall. You're only here for a year anyway. That's it, though. Everybody else is locked down for the time being for a pretty good time here. Really, if we wanted to pay him $6 million, we probably could. That is not out of the picture here. And if we have to trade him later, we can. We might actually offer him up a little bit of money here and see what he says. We don't want him long-term. He doesn't want to be here long-term. That's perfect. We'll give him exactly what he wants. $6 million extension dollars remaining in 19. I am not interested in extension really, but I'll take a few minutes to think about it. That's fine. We're not going to pay you over, the amount we think you need there, which is an overpayment. We'll let somebody else do that. I assume he's going to reject that because he does not want to be here. But we'll take the chance, as mentioned, see what happens there. We'll go ahead and get to the end of January. Team is 17-4. Detroit, big matchup here. Big W as well. Pittsburgh, L. I was excited to reject your offer. Thank you, Shingtime. We appreciate that. A trade, Grebshev, Backman, and Shrimp for Brady Shea and a 3rd round pick. What's Brady Shea look? I'm just interested in his overall these days. 84 at 33 years old. Okay, see you later. That's not going to happen. We're going to exit out of that bad boy there. I was going to put Shingtown on a trade block, but it seems to never work for us when I put someone in a trade block. It doesn't really send trades. Oh, you want 2 firsts for McLeod? Whatever. Thanks for playing, New York. Good joke. That was funny. I'm still laughing a little bit without laughing. 3-win streak coming in. The Rangers are making a 4. Looking good. San Jose, W. Roster management, W. Montreal Canadiens, W. Montreal Canadiens, W. Hot. Clock, don't care. Grebshev. They really want Grebshkov. I've called him Grebshev. I don't know which one it is. We need to learn our players' names. There's an L. Unfortunate. First for McLeod and DeJuice. We don't want... Oh, Dougie Hamilton. thought we had the same trade as before from the Rangers. I've seen the blue. How's Hamilton look? 3 years. I don't think we go defense though, right? Not an offensive defense, but not a chance. See you later there as well. They're offering up these guys, teams building for the future. We're building for the future. We're trying to build a dynasty here. We don't want William Nylander. They just want all of our picks. They think, oh, you're a winning team. We're just going to keep taking them all. W against the Detroit Red Wings. W again. Montreal has been getting owned by these Ottawa Senators. Was they owned by the Senators this year as well? Wasn't that a thing? Was that Montreal thinking of the right team? Montreal gave up, had like half of Ottawa Senators wins. Was because of the Montreal. It's Grebskov. Yeah, Grebskov. We're close. That was close in that. We still don't want Brady Shea. EA update when we get the franchise mode news. We'd like it to say, we don't send the same trade 20 straight times the same series with the same offer. Here we go, though. I get it, I guess. I've always mentioned it. It's annoying, but at the same time, people do change their mind down the road. Maybe they declined it the first time. I was like, I should have taken that. Not anymore. Leine, he turned out to be something good after all. I remember he's always a guy that gets the trade offers in the year 1 of franchise modes. Boston, is it Boston or is it Vakalainen I'm thinking of? They always like getting rid of him there early. Dallas, W, 30-11. This Ottawa Senators team is rolling right now. Looking to pick up a Stanley Cup. John Klingberg would be a great player to have. He is clearly devalued though. They only wanted a first and a second for him. Love seeing that there. Heading into the All-Star break. Hedo, not going to happen either. 2 more firsts for him. 32-12. Team's been hot. Pesci, not gonna happen. See you later. We don't want any of your trades. We should just turn off the trade offers. You want Black for Ristolainen, an old defenseman. We're gonna turn that one down as well. We are not giving up our first round pick for your bad players, New York. They just want our picks so badly. 34-14-5. This team's going for a Stanley Cup, right? Going for a Stanley. We're not even in first place. Going for that Stanley Cup though. I really want to trade Shingers away and again continue to build from within. But 4 goals, 25 assists. He's been a big part of that third line. 13-12. They're playing too well together. We got to keep him for now. And again, if we ever have to get rid of him in an open cap space, we just trade him. I would like to. We might offer him a little bit more dough here at the end of the season. We'll see if he changes his tone a little bit. Pearson 6 for 20. How's the first line looking? +4, 5 goals, 25 assists for. Well, that first line is not producing. What happened to the first line? 29 points for Hensick. How's the second line looking? Better? Yeah, that second line's killing it. We got 62. We got 55 out of Malkin. Costason's up to 61 or 60, 61. Playing 20 minutes a night. As expected, all those penalty minutes he's accumulating. They're really balancing it out. I like what they're doing there. Even though it's the better line, they're not playing as much. That's good. That would be a nice thing to have in this game. You choose how much you want to play each line. You want to balance. I understand you can't consider the second line to play more than a first, but if you want to say, hey, first line play 20, second play 19, 15, whatever, it'd be a cool feature as well. I got to talk feature since the game's coming out here in a month. It wouldn't be this year, I guess it'd be next year. But Hensick, decent. 14/25. I am a little worried about it. There's obviously going to be some growing pains. I worry about the fact that why is Savoie not getting more assists or goals? These are 2 goal scorers. You'd like to think he'd really fit in there with those guys. We'll take a look at the draws real quick because he can play center, right? Yeah, he can. 88, or maybe not. 68 on the draws. Man, Byfield is a killer in the dot. What is his face-off percentage looking like this season? He is just smoking guys right now. He's got a 54.9. Understandably so. This guy is a monster in that face-off circle. We might have to keep what we have. Because of, again, the coaching situation. It took us this long to find. I know somebody said get a new coach. We've gone through so many coaches to try to get guys to fit on this team. It ain't even funny. It's been so hard. And I think we finally got a coach that's working because we could actually do, the guys on defense are also progressing. So we can't mess with that. We're just going to leave it as is. We'll leave it as is because that third line is a big reason we're winning games right now. So we have to leave those guys in there, I think. And we get past the trade deadline, we'll have to swallow it. We'll have to swallow it and look at free agency and hope for the best there as far as free agency is concerned, as him wanting to stay. As for now, though, we'll just keep on taking trade offers that we do not want to accept here. No, not even going to look at it. Not even going to look at it. I've never seen so many trade offers sent in, and it gets crazy when you get farther into franchise modes. The first year or two, they're usually not big on it. They're like, look at all these guys. Everybody wants our draft picks. It's not even funny. I get it. We're good. We're good, and we're going to continue to be great because we have draft picks from other teams. Black Shrimp, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Nylander's not going. We're not renting William Nylander. That's not going to happen. Pelotar and Stetcher, not going to happen. Not for a first-round draft pick. That Oilers draft pick has to be worth something. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants both of them. We got to see how Edmonton's doing. We're about to match up with them and find out. Pesci, we're still not going to take that. This is actually kind of ridiculous right now. See how many times they're sending these. Team's hot. Sergachev. Ooh. Too expensive, though. And the juice, again, for that Oilers first. He's got the elite exact 5 years remaining. I got to see Edmonton's. I got to see what their record is. They're just giving up too much. Now Kyle Connor. Let's see. Let's see right before Edmonton for a good time here. Kyle Connor, they want to trade all these guys. No wonder, because they're sucking this season. Kyle Connor's a nice player to have, though. I mean, he is a two-way. When did Kyle Connor become a two-way forward? Was he not a sniper? Maybe not. Thought he was. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. We don't want Bruno Samtini, though. We're going to continue. Edmonton, your record is, here's what we want to see, 26-34. Oh, my goodness. Boston wants Svechnikov. They're willing to send us Svechnikov for that Edmonton, Chicago. These teams are definitely not playing good. Please get us past this deadline. I can't wait. I can't wait. You got to change in some lottery picks again. Look at the losing streak. I was just kidding about waiting past the deadline. Let's go back. Let's go back to before the deadline when we was winning hockey games. 2 L's, though. 2 of them are against the Islanders. How are we looking in the division right now? Second place still. This Detroit team is just filthy. Because I think we're going to come close to 50 wins here, but Detroit's just been out of this world good this season. Hard to believe there for these Detroit Red Wings. We'll see if we can make something happen here. 48-21, 49-21. Continuing to cruise here. There's the 50 burger. We got it. We got it. Beat the Blue Jackets overtime, lost to Colorado, and we got the division. Barely. What a loaded division it was. We're going to get to the playoffs here, see who we're playing or what? Philly. Philly in the first round. We'll take a look at how these standings played out this season. And I guess we're not making any changes. We're just playing too well. I didn't even think about it, right? We could have considered making some changes in other areas, but 3.7 goals for per game. You can't turn away on that. 2.67 goals against, solid. The power play was filthy. 24%. I don't think we've ever had a power play that high. That is crazy. 81.8% on the PK, which is, you know, solid there. Definitely lacking the rest of the league. We could maybe change something up there if we have to. Lacking the entire division at least. But we is, again, 2 points better than the Red Wings. Buffalo 91, Tampa 97, Montreal, Tampa, or Toronto, Tampa. Same difference, kind of, not really. Metro, we'll look at Washington, 121. What a season by these Capitals. That's going to be a tough team to play. Speaking of power play, 29.7%. Ridiculous. Carolina, Pittsburgh, and in the Flyers, who had 100 points. Man, that is not an easy first-round matchup. The Philadelphia Flyers look like a defensive team, not as potent offensively. The power play is not very good there. Penalty kills look solid for these guys. We'll see what they have to offer. I want to take a look at this other side of the league, though. Chicago made playoffs. What? Unreal. 85 points. They should have been a lottery pick. That's killer. We had a chance at a lottery pick with Chicago, or a lottery potential pick, I should say. And they're going to make playoffs? How bad was this league? Terrible. Edmonton had 70. If Vegas could have just got 2 points. 2 points. Not even, because the Sharks made playoffs. That was such a bad Pacific Division. My goodness. Nonetheless, we're going to get at least one chance at a top pick here. Again, we don't have our own pick anymore. Let's say we have a chance at another one. What was we going to look at? Edit lines. The view lines, edit lines. The view lines we're going to look at. I want to see what this Philly team looks like. I want to see what this Washington team looks like. Real quickly, actually. Why are they so filthy on a power play? What in the heck? Tyler Seguin, Small Tarot, Fiala. What? Kevin Fiala? Is that who that was? That was Kevin Fiala. How old is he? 31. I always think Kevin Fiala's older than what he really is. Evgeny Kuznetsov, 35. I can't believe this team was this filthy on a power play. They got a lot of vets on here, I guess. Granlund's in there. John Carlson at the 84. This team they must have some filthy chemistry. Because it is far from loaded for the season that they had. Maybe it was an outlier type year. 2 Carlsons, Gabriel type for the Blue Jackets. 81 in that first line. I don't know. What was the goaltending like? Who carried him in net? Summers. What? 91 overall. Okay. 924 save. We have our answer. An elite goalie. Carrying the Washington Capitals there. I want to take a look at these Philadelphia Flyers before we jump into this. Do these bad boys got to offer against us? What's the concern? Malkin, we traded that Malkin, right? That was our old player. I feel like that was our old player. Let's take a look here real quick. Malkin, Toronto. That was not the Malkin I was thinking of because he's 31. My bad. 85 overall right there. Jurka Teichen. Barabee's still out there. 87. He's going pretty well for the Flyers. Trudewick, 84. Patrick got up to the 85, it looks like. Lundstrom's in there. Aston Reese Couturier, still the 85 at 35 years young there. So they got some depth at center on this team. That's something to be concerned about. We'll see how these guys match up. They got some depth all around. I see why these guys won games. McAvoy, Provorov, Sanheim. This team's pretty filthy. I think this team's better than Washington's. I'm being honest here. Carter Hart, that goaltending is just such a big difference. We're going to have a tough time with this Philadelphia team. Boy, if we get bounced in the first round, let me tell you what. I thought we had a good season going. What did we want to take a look at? Real quickly, I forgot the penalty kill before we jumped into that. Make sure we can improve it a little bit. It might not be as easily said as done, though. We'll take a look here. Special teams. We'll go penalty kill. And we have Casas and Waugh, Gianta, Hagman. Are one of these guys an offensive defenseman? Two-way. Who's struggling here? Gianta's a +0, so maybe we get Gianta out of there. Modine is -6. What is Modine doing up there? -6 to finish the season? Games played 12. What? Oh, we're looking at last season's postseason. Okay, that's beautiful. I love when it does that. So we might have to leave that as is there. Yzerman, Bjork. I think we put Costas in at center, though, right? He's got to be the better face-off guy. He's not the better face-off guy. I think what we got to do, though, is we got to put... I'm going to say... what's his face there? Byfield. I think Byfield's got to go there. With those face-offs, that's definitely going to help that team win some draws there. Yeah, definitely help the chemistry a little bit. Yzerman, how's he looking in the draws? 75. And that is not good either. I like getting him some playing time. Frederick, can he win draws? I feel like we picked him up for... We'll put Frederick there. That might help out the power or penalty kill a little bit there. We'll see what we can do with that. Hopefully a little bit. Just a little bit. This Philadelphia Flyers team struggles on the power play. If there's one weakness, it's their power play. So we'll see if we can take some games from these guys. Game number 1, W, 2-1. Game 2, L, 3-1. Low scoring games. Kind of expected it. Potent Ottawa team when it comes to offense, but Philadelphia, they've done a good job containing. Oh, they was doing a good job of containing. 9-4. Ooh, that was a little bit of a blowout. A little slight bad game for the defense there on their part. 3-2 overtime W. We're going back and forth here against these Philadelphia Flyers. Game number 5. That's a dub. 6-1. Game 6, chance to close out the series here, and it is gonna happen with a big shutout of the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's go to the conference semifinals. Is that where we're at here? I think so. Take a look here. The Detroit Red Wings, another team. We beat them earlier in the season, but this is a tough opponent. Don't you make any mistake about it. 4-3-0 there to the Detroit Red Wings. Game number 2, W. Just kidding. That's an L. Game 3, please W. We need one. There we go. Desperate. 4-2 against these Red Wings. Red Wings in game number 4. Coming back against these Red Wings. Game 5 is going to be an L. It is an elimination game in game number 6. Tell you what, I thought we was ready. Costason's killing it. I thought we was ready to make that Stanley Cup push with this team. I don't know what we're missing. Maybe an elite goalie? Will the elite goalie help us a little bit there? I know a lot of you guys always say keep the average goalie and don't worry about that. But after seeing the way these Washington Capitals just played, it makes you really want to get a goalie there. We got some young guys in the system that'll eventually come up, I guess. But let's see what they got here. Madonna, Leahy, Fabry. Interesting teams. Adina's growing well. Thompson, Ratty. Again, another team with a filthy bottom 6 here. That's what's helping these guys out. It was helping us out throughout the season as well. Their defense is it's average, right? It's not terrible and it's not, elite, which wins games, clearly. The average defense is something we might as well look into. How do you guys feel about getting rid of Modine and just going straight 84s across the board on defense? Straight chemistry. It seems to be the answer. It seems to be the answer in franchise mode. You just load up on a forward game and, kind of average on defense. We need to win this game, though. Detroit, 2-3 early. That's some goal scoring for you right there. Malkin and Shinktime getting on the board for us. Allowing goals to Goulet and Montour. Period 2. Detroit still ahead. Byfield. Why are we giving up so many goals to these guys? Fellas, we need a goal to win. We need a goal. One goal. I thought this was the Stanley Cup period. I feel like we're writing us off now. 5-3. 5-3. 6-3. Thanks for playing, Detroit. It was nice playing you guys. Bounced in the first, second round. Tough. Such a tough round. Tough. 4-6. 5-6 teams coming back. Don't look now. It is a 5-6 game. Oh, no. Hagman, Costasson. Let's slow this in down. We got a minute left in this game. Shot at the point. Nothing going there. Empty net. Point blank range save. Looked like a wraparound. There's the empty netter. That's going to seal the deal. Detroit made it a game, though, to these Ottawa Senators, but they couldn't get the job done. Tough Tough. Thought we had something this season. Detroit's going to defeat us here in the conference semifinals. And we're going to have some draft time coming up here, I guess, to say the very least. Take a look real quick, though. Who ends up winning this Stanley Cup? As long as it's not the Blackhawks, you know, improve our draft pick at the very least. I can't believe it. The Capitals. Yeah, that Capitals team. I don't know what was so great about that Capitals team minus their goaltending, but they won the Stanley Cup with it. I think it was whoever came out of the East won it, right? It was pretty easy there. What do we got here? Ottawa. They was falling down. No, they went to fourth, second to fourth. Yeah, they fell from Edmonton. So the Edmonton could not win the lottery. Unfortunately, fell down 2 spots there. Jersey winning the lottery. Columbus second. They was the worst team in the league. They fell back a spot, and Montreal moved up in the lottery there as well. So that's tough. Lost a couple spots there, but you expect it. We won the lottery last season, so you knew that's going to kind of come around and balance itself out a little bit after last season there. Take a look real quick. Costin had 17 points. Lafreniere ended the season at 92. Back up to the 890 overall. He needed that. Welch got the Art Ross. Welch got the Memorial. Hagman got the Norris. There you go, Hagman. Nice. Lady Bing, Malkin getting the Calder, Conn Smythe going to Summers. Of course it is. The Vezina should have went to him as well, but it went to Blackwood. He got the William Jennings. Goes on with the Mastodon, Jack Adams, Shrimp, Barkov, Selke. Barkov just keeps running things without Selke. Could have picked him up sometime in there, I guess. And then Ted Lindsay going to Welsh as with Maurice Richard. How did Welsh do? That Welsh guy sounds familiar. I feel like that was a guy we seen in the draft 1 year and we couldn't pick up. I think he went right before us or something. Let's take a look here. 102 points. 57 goals, 45 assists, 96 overall. He's 22 and 96 overall. Yeah, 20-24 first round. I want to say I don't know where we picked there actually. I feel like that was one of those years. He sounds so familiar. Power forward. There's nothing not to like about this guy. Oh, chemistry forward, line 4. Nice. The McKinnon is right behind him. Still Mac Daddy at 32 years old. Still killing it. Sagan had a great season for Washington. That explains it. At an 86 overall, at 36, I thought he'd struggle. That's where the money was at for that team. Lafreniere was up there at 92 points. Costin as well. 2 players in the top 10 as far as points are concerned there. Love seeing it. That combination's worked out really well. Aho over there in Carolina. Do we have Aho for a little bit of a trade for Aho? I thought we had. Might have been Seshnikov when we looked at Aho and never got him. Let's take a look here. Yeah, he's in Carolina his whole career. I think we thought about him. We got a draft though. We got a draft and we're just playing once again the best available game, I guess. So we do have, I want to say we have some guys in the system. We're not allowed to look anymore because it is off season and God forbid you actually have lines in the off season. But we have Costin 93 right now. Decent. 90 and Hagman, 90 and Lafreniere, 89 Malkin's out doing 89 and 19. Speaking of guys cruising. He liked playing it. Good old Sergey. Gianta 87. And 6 up to the 86. He gained 4 overall points. Nice. Very nice. Hopefully he's got some good progression next year then on that first line. Savoie is an 86 currently. Shing Time's there. See, that's the thing too. You got Shing Time. You throw those guys on that third line. That helps other teams win Stanley Cups. Like, look at Shing Time. What a season. I don't know if he's going to go cheap for that kind of season. He had a great season there. He even had a low elite though. Modine's up there. Tynan's still the 84. Tynan's one guy that has not grown, interestingly enough. I guess because he's starter, not elite. He's just kind of stuck there. Byfield is another guy. I keep thinking he'd do better. For whatever reason, he's just not progressing. I don't know what he's missing. He didn't go anywhere. At 25, he's staying at that 84 overall. It's kind of disappointing. Medium elite, he's just not growing anymore. Byfield might be a guy that you try to trade. What's his contract? You can't look from the screen, I don't think, can you? Period. No, you can't. I can't believe Byfield's playing the way he is. I expected much better out of him. Dude, he's getting paid. I feel like, you know why? Because we're probably not paying him a lot. That's probably what it is, right? I bet we're not paying this guy a lot. Let's take a look. Byfield, yeah, $6 million a year. I swear, and you guys kind of got me into this conspiracy, I think. I swear they rate your players based on the money you're paying them. If they get a cheap deal, they don't grow. Like that just seems like the thing in this game. $6 million, he's just not growing as much. Shing Time's got 5, so you can only go up to an 85. You got to pay the guys the big bucks if you want them to grow. $6 million there in Gianta. He's stuck at the 87. He has a good deal there by Gianta. He continues to grow, though. That's a little different. I don't know. Conspiracist here. Let's get into this draft where, again, I think we have nothing to worry about but just drafting the best available, right? We'll look at what's on defense right now. We got 5 defensemen, 1 not under contract. Yeah, we got Popov, Modine, Gianta. We are loaded at the position in the system. Again, a couple more Dundas. Forsberg. Dundas would be a great guy to have if he can continue to grow. Even, he's 31. I wouldn't mind him As a two-way forward defender, though, that's the problem, so he might not be any good. How about Forsberg? Offensive defenseman, better. Doesn't have any chemistry on the team, though, so that's not going to help. We might actually have to look defense if there's anything out there. But again, I think when you go this route, I'm liking just Washington won the cup. Washington won the cup with no defense. Look at the elites out there. There's nobody out there with franchise potential, but there is elites galore in the first 4 rounds. There's another elite there and a defenseman later in the draft. I don't think we're picking it. Oh, a scout likes that guy as well. They already recommended him and everything there. Currently scouting, but yeah, I got you. Is that the only gem on the board? They want us to take that guy. I don't think he's going to make it to us. We could try moving up for him, though. Once again, don't mind the idea there. We'll take a look at the entire draft. View retired players. No, continue seeming. This makes me nervous. This is why I use the calendar, because I feel like I accidentally skipped past the draft. And, and it's like, what happened? Oh, nice. All right, there's the draft. Perfect. Okay. Take a look at this draft class once more. We are picking 4th. And come on. Yeah, buddy. Good for Chicago getting bounced in the first round. 16th. Beautiful. 4th, 16th. And the second round, we're going. The Oilers have their second round pick. Do we have any other picks down here in the second round besides their own? Yeah, we have another 18th. If we wanted to move up, the option's there. We'll take a look what's in the draft class right now real quickly, though. As far as depth's concerned, is there something else out there that we could go after? I don't mind even a top 6 defenseman. We don't want to go that route. Defensive defenseman, you got to love that too. But Badagalia, they love him. Love everything a bit about him, or every bit about him. 3 years NHL ETA there. Oh, we can get another Popov. We can have the Popov D pair. How do you turn that down? How do you turn down a Popov D pair? You got to do it, right? He is amazing, too. 0 goals, 9 assists. Wow, if we didn't scout him, that's got to be an elite guy as well right there, doesn't it? Has to be. What else is out here? Lower, elite. Not a fan. Power forward. I like the power forward thought there. And good, the SHL, an A+. That's actually a solid player in Sundin. 11 by 30, not a fan there. I don't mind Sundin. Sundin looks nice that we could go for as well. That's the question. Is there anybody that is, I think you look in the second round, right? Anybody in the second round you look at and say, hey, gotta get him. There is a solid player and it's a goalie. Always is. Every time. Gets you every time. But if there isn't, then you don't go after it, right? You trade the draft picks away and be happy with it. Heiskanen out there. That's a solid looking player at 64th. 2 goals, 3 assists. Not bad. We'll filter here by the potential. See what he has got for us. No, we're not going to go there. Oh, it's a goal. It gets me every time. Got me last time, too. There's a player. No, Lee Pessanen is going later in the draft. I don't know. They got to be right, though, right? Medium elite playmaker. Guy that didn't put up a lot of points, so that's why he fell. That's got to be a nice pick. That's a 3rd rounder. Or maybe we got to make sure we have a 3rd rounder laying around there. 86 over there, medium elite. We might not trade up after all. I don't know. I like that pick. I really do like that pick because our scout recommended it. It's a defenseman. Where is he? Right here. Badaglia. I just love defensive defensemen too. I think that's the best part of it all is you get those defensive defensemen and they just fit so well because you can find the offensive defensemen, but finding those defensive defensemen is no easy task. So we're looking at our pick. It's going to be Josephson, who's a 2-way guy. See, I don't like the 2-way guy as much. I really don't. I want to find guys that can have the good chemistry together, but he's NHL ready. That guy's like, plug me in and play me. Pov's right behind him. He's got no ETA right now. So you have to take him, right? When you got a defenseman that's NHL ready, you just go straight after that. So we'll go ahead and sim up to our pick and take him. Then actually, hang on a second. If we go defense later, we can get forward later, right? I was going to say, if we go defense later, we don't have to. And the other guy would be a Brendamore, so that's top 6. Yeah, that's going to be best available. It's 2 defenders at that point until we get later in the draft there, I think. We'll take a look at this power forward 5 goal. I really do like Sundin, though. And I think that's the reason you consider keeping that later pick. And not being upset that we have it. I really wish it was a deep draft. Maybe that was part of the reason everybody wanted our picks, too. This is a pretty deep draft class. Sim to pick number 4. That would be us. Let's see what we got out here so far. We have a 78 overall Malhotra. We got a 80 overall in Niemi. What a defender there. And an 80 overall in Suter. So we got a lot of NHL ready guys. This guy is supposed to be NHL ready that we're about to take, though. In Josephson. Is that it? Yeah, that's our man. NHL ready. Make sure we got what we want. He is 18 as well. Let's see what we got here. We got medium elite 77. I would have, you know, questionable call there on if that was gonna be it. Some next pick here. We're gonna get an elite defenseman in Popov. As expected, that guy looked nice, and he was. Top 6 forward there, as expected. Go to the top 6 defenseman there. And I think that's our pick right here, actually. Let's take a look at this draft class real quickly. We're gonna let him go. Are we gonna let Battaglia go? The scout loves him. Loves him. Loves every bit about him. What's our player? We have a defender, two-way defender, medium potential. I tell you what, I am not against trading for it. We could trade him and gain that first and maybe even gain more. Look what's out there still. There's a couple solid players. In 100, we got another defenseman here. I don't like that there. It does not look good. 11 by 36, no potential or no competition. Another solid player there. It's a goaltender. Sundin he's a higher draft pick. I liked Sundin though. That was a guy we was a big fan of. So the question is, do we like Sundin more than that defender? And I don't think we do. We're going to try to trade for this pick from Winnipeg. And just to get an idea of what's out there. What would it possibly take to make this happen here? How many draft picks we got? We have this first. And that's it. We don't have a lot of trade value after that. It looks like we have a lot of picks this season. We need to move up anyway because I am not taking that many draft picks. We could, I guess. Won't hurt us nothing. Serious FOMO kicking in, though. Serious FOMO. What do we have as far as trade value is concerned? Is there anything out here that we'd say, oh, let's just get rid of him? I ain't concerned about it. Schwarber is currently a 78 grinder. Liking it. Deonta Modine Savoie. Lutzler is 66 overall. He's got some trade value, but he ain't got enough trade value. We'll take a look though. Bouchard's another guy. He's 79 overall. And Grebskov, that's the guy everybody wanted was Grebskov, right? See, that's a nice guy to have though, and not as a sniper. I don't think though. I don't really like the sniper in him. I don't want a sniper on the bottom line. We might actually trade him. Let's try Grebskov. I want to see how far we are on his trade value. We're a ways away. So Grebskov would be a guy who would be willing to move. Is there any way we can make this happen with you guys? Dundas I want to keep. Forsberg I want to keep just because they're defenders and I feel like we can move them cheap, or since they're cheaper that would help us there. Bachman. What's Bachman looking like? 18, top 6 forward. Again, I love the, not a playmaker though. I love the top 6 forward ability, guys, but I don't think we're going to find not playmakers though, because they're not going to help on the bottom line. So we'll add him in there. We'll go Bachman, Grebskov. Solid trade. How do you guys feel about that? Trade rejected. You question whether you wanted a 6th round pick. Is that what you said? You want to add a 5th and a 60 on there? Because we'd love to do it. Are we close? What you're offering isn't enough. Okay, we're going to make this happen now. Because, you know, once we start getting into the holes of a trade, we're just not going to stop until you send it. And unless you keep rejecting it like that. So we have the 5th to 6th. You definitely want to keep the 3rds. I think we got 2 seconds, 2 thirds. It's a good time to get some depth in there. We actually have a couple seconds. So, see, I don't mind moving up with that pick in general. Question whether you look at a trade bug. I don't think you have. Okay, so there's 23 seconds up before these guys pick. And we're going to say... Oh, you did it to us. You did it to us. There goes Leine, the medium elite guy right there. This is the man. This is the man. And what else do we have? Josephson's not going to go. No chance on that one. High elite there. Love seeing it. Byfield. Byfield, you want to get traded, pal? Bachman's the guy with the trade value. We said Bachman. We said Grebskov. I don't mind that. I don't know if we can go. We would have 2 firsts at that case, though, right? So maybe we could move 1 second or 1 third. What if we move a Blackhawks 3rd and Grebskov for that? What do you think about that trade? Trade rejected. And we'll add a little bit more onto it. Again, you know, it's nice to get rid of these picks down the road because I think, you know, we traded for them just to have some depth picks if we wanted to do it. I mean, this ain't a bad draft class by any stretch of the imagination. We can pick this guy up. That would be great. That would be great. That would be great, I said, EA. That was a hint of let us have him. Please. Not going to happen. Okay. It's not happening. Whatever. Walking away. Walking away from a trade. Let's see what he's got. Same pick. Hit us with it. Medium elite 64. Okay, it was going to take him some time. Sure. All right. Whatever. We're content with it. Our pick 16 here. See what's going. Top 6. Top 6. Top 6. Top 6. Top 4. Top 6. And granted, it was a medium elite guy. Down the road, he's going to look nice. So we're going to make our pick regardless. Couldn't make it happen. Couldn't make it happen. Not a big deal. What do we got here? We got Carcillo. See, the thing is now we don't... Our scout says no on that guy. But now we have nothing that we want. That's the difficult thing. Now is when you consider, can we just trade down a little bit here? maybe gain another second or something. Unless we like, well, one of these two guys here, Sundin. Oh no, we like Sundin, right? Sundin was a good player right there. 11 goals, 30 assists. A big fan of Sundin. Power forward, NHL ETA's 3 years. That's a concern. We're going for it though. Send us Sundin. Please, elite, medium, top 6, whatever. That's still good. I ain't mad about that as a power forward because you get the power forward in the bottom 6, and it's going to help your bottom 6 substantially, right? So let's see if we got anything decent. Top 4, top 4, top 4. We're defenseman, top 6. That's all we're seeing here. There's an elite player. It is Sezanin. That is a tongue twister of a name right there. I am never going to be able to say that one properly. Let's see what we got. Elite goaltender. That's just what we wanted. Just kidding. Not really. Let's see here. Let's see. Goaltender, no. Here's our men. We have Chen. That's a goalie, not what we're looking in. Pissonen is a guy that we was interested in. 110 is when he's going. This guy's going 84 is the sniper. Never hurts to have a sniper. It does, though, when it says 11 goals in his NHL ETAs in 4 years, though. And he's 19, so I'm going to say negatory on that one. Nelson. How about Nielsen? He is 74th, coming up soon. 18 years young. Big body guy. 18 goals, 24 assists. Could be another solid bottom 6 guy if you wanted to go that way. Hoistinen. That's kind of close to Kostinen. We have 2 minutes left. Perfect. Goalie, no. Sylvester, no. Look at the stats once again. No. B, no. 4 goal by 6. Not liking it. A+ there for Kovikov. Not a fan. Nope. A+ there for Heiskanen. It is a 2 goals, 5 assists. So not looking bad there. Wingos, no. Negative. 14 by 36. Nope. Nope. Oh, E competition. That's got to be great. 13 by 35. 12 by 32. A+ there. Not a fan. A+ there. 1 goal, 0 assist. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. We're going to go with, I think, one of our guys up here, I guess, at the end of the day. Take what we like. There's another guy up here, right? Was it Nielsen? No, it wasn't Nielsen. It was one other guy. Our scout likes this goaltender, but we don't really care about the goaltender. A for Koistinen as again goalie. No. Sylvester, no. Who in the heck was that? Wasn't you. A+ was not you. Where was that guy, right? He was right up here somewhere. He had to be, right? Had to be. C-, they liked him, I understand. I heard you the first time. Was it Nielsen? Nielsen has 18 goals, 29 assists. I think I liked him. I think that was it, right? Nielsen looked like a solid player. We'll take Nielsen. We'll take Nielsen because we have another pick in this round. He is top 9 medium. He's got some time to grow, as expected there. Yeah, pick 58. We had a while until some of these guys came up. That was the problem with drafting another guy earlier. Samar, 10 goals. Nope, not going to happen. 2 goals, no assists. That's a nice looking stats for defenseman there. When are you feeling like ready? 4 years? Not feeling it. Kaminsky, whatever your name is, ready in 5 years. Not a fan either. Sloan, no. 19 goals, 49 assists. Oh, no competition. Okay, but still, that's still impressive. You got 3 years until he's ready, though. 61st overall pick there. 62nd. We pick again soon enough, right? Or Edler, looking good. 3 years ETA, not a fan. 2 goals, 3 assists. Heiskanen is still looking solid, but they're saying 4 years for this guy. Low elite, medium on the potential there. That might be the best elite guy we have, though. Besides, was it Samard? No, we don't have any scouting report on that guy at all. They're saying 3 yards for beer. 3 years for beer. I think that might be the direction we go here is Heiskanen and take the chance. Because, again, we can get our other guy later in the draft. They ain't going to go off the board. And Heiskanen's looking solid there, I think. Let's take a look. Come on, Heiskanen. Come on, low elite. Come on, low elite. Oh, top 6 low. Beautiful. Beautiful. Worth nothing. Love it. Love every bit of it. So we got our pick here in the 3rd round. This will be an easy one. We'll make sure we get our man here. I ain't feeling like counting picks out to the 100. And our man would be... Ano Pessonen. Oh, we could have... Actually, we passed up on... a guy that's got a good potential medium elite there. How did we miss that one? Ah, man. All right. That's actually coming up sooner rather than later. When's our next pick? We're going to take him first. Pick is 76. And we pick again. I'm assuming at the end of the draft, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So we'll take the other guy first. We almost missed that guy. That should be medium elite would be elite. I'm probably going to give him low elite, but we'll see. I ain't going to question it. You say it, we'll take it. What do you got here, Bilsma? Oh, we was way off. Who was scouting him? He's fired. We had 3 bars on that scouting report, and he wasn't even low elite. That guy is being walked out the door as we speak as the coach or scout of his team. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. These guys are maxed out, though. I wouldn't mind an elite goalie, to be honest. How bad of an idea is that to have? Maybe some trade value down the road. Here we go, Pessinen. What do you got for us? Medium elite 51. Beauty. Beauty of a late draft pick. We're not going to pick up that goaltender after all, by the way it looks, because we're not picking until 120 again. What we got out here? If there's anything sparkling out here in, what, 5th round, 4th round? And now, team likes the goalie as well there. 901. Recommended. Last time I listened to a scout, though, they kind of, you know, it didn't go well, to say the very least. 16 by 30 there. How long has this guy got until he's in the biggies? Take a look here. They're saying 3 years, but they're not completely sure about it. Let's take a look. I don't see much more. 13 by 35, no games or no competition. Everything else not looking the most sparkly there. We're going to go after a goalie. Why not? Scouts recommended him. You guys are all big on the scout recommendation, and that is why. The medium elite in 10L. I like what you guys are recommending there. That's a good call there. Better GMs than I am, most of you guys are. I understand. You just gotta be willing to listen, and here we are. Fringe starter, not gonna happen. Molly, 9 goals, 15. That ain't bad. 4 years ETA. Might just go easy on that one and hope for the best that he's elite. Let's see. Top 4, top 6. Who was wrong? Hoping for the best, did not work out too well there. And we were picking forever. That's what we was going to trade some of these. Still, though, it's a good thing we didn't. We didn't trade some of these because there's some solid players down here later in the draft if you look for it. Novikov, no. 2 goals, 8 assists. Defensive defenseman, though. So that ain't terrible stats. 5 years is a long time, though. 2-way forward there. Not going to happen. Defensive defenseman, nope. Not going to happen there. Nope, 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 nope. Not seeing much. A+, not going to happen, no. Okay, so we'll just take a look at what scouts are liking the most here as far as guaranteed is concerned, I guess, right? And I ain't seeing much out there. Top 6 defensemen's out there. Do we have any more gems? Can you filter gems? Is that a thing? That'd be a kind of neat feature, wouldn't it? I don't see any. I think they're all but gone. We might actually trade the pick. I don't see a lot out here. What's Larson? 1 goal, 4 assists, bad competition. 2 goals, 8 assists, no. 0 goals, 0 assists in this defenseman. He's got the low elite. Defensive defenseman confirmed, though. Again, 5 years. I don't really feel like dealing a trade. We'll just pick him. Let's go. Novikov. 70. Nice. Got medium potential to be a bad defenseman. Love it. Great potential. 3 bar in it. Anybody good out here still? Scouts approved? Anybody? Top 4 defender? Just take the top elite off the board. Another goalie. 9'6", 97. Black size. Ready in 5 years. We're going to have goalies for half the league. But hey, goalies will trade value at the end of the day. We're going to take this guy with no competition. Not ready for 5 years, though. Maybe we shouldn't go that route. That does not seem like a brilliant idea. Let's try to find anybody. Anybody under 4 years here. Bolt. 18 by 22. E-competition. Could be a sniper. Could be a top 6 forward. Could be on our team at this moment. 2-way forward. Perfect. We'll take it. You really want a bottom 6 sniper anyway. So that's going to end the draft. End the draft on what I thought was a pretty solid draft there. Fell back in the draft, but it didn't matter. It helped us out. We could pick up the forward. But it gave us an extra defenseman. Got Sundin, got Nielsen, Heiskanen. Solid draft there. What do you guys think? Love to hear the thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. As always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.